मारेगी यार गाइस। आज तुम लोग मेरे को मारेगी यार। मेरा अभी बहुत टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है गाइस। देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम्स। व्हाट टू डू गाइस? I wanted to be with you all on live stream, but lots of technical problems. Okay, it's getting ended up frequently guys. All right, ending up frequently guys. All right, you need to have patience now, right? Okay. Oh, जीवन अपना सारा सनम। किया है गुजारा सनम। ओ जीवन अपना गुजारा सनम। कैसे चलेगा गाइस? कैसे चलेगा? बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। कैसे चलेगा यार? चलते चलते चल गए, फिर भी तुमको चाहूँगा, मैं फिर भी तुमको चाहूँगा। 2 hours. Guys, lots of problem around. Technical problem, so sorry. Right, welcome everyone. Welcome. Hi, hello. Technical problem चल रहा है guys. What to do? Alright. Technical problem चल रहा है. Disconnect हो जा रहा है guys. So sorry. Okay. Almost full TP is heated, right? Almost. Technical problem guys, so sorry. All right, technical problem going on. Okay, well, TP heated guys. All right, from here if you wanted to hold, it's up to you all. Right, okay, so if it keeps, right, what you can do is, right guys, in this levels you might like to book some profit. All right, and move your stop loss to the entry, and if you wanted to hold for the upper side, you might like to hold. All right, okay, but good thing, the thing is it has a good point of reversal from this zone as well, right? Okay, so you should be very careful, all right, whenever you are holding an upper side, right? So if you are holding, you need to book more than 50% profits in these levels, then only you might like to hold it, right? Okay, otherwise if the market happens to reverse from here, you might like to get out too quickly, right guys? Okay, so right now it's giving you, all right, so you can extend, right? So you can target this levels one more time, $64,147, right? $65,147, all right, if it keeps, right? Otherwise you need to have stop loss at entry, guys. Okay, if it gives, how much it gives, you can keep tracing it, right? So what you can take advantage of, you can take advantage of this levels, right? Okay, so this point you can trace it, right? And until and unless you are above this levels, no problem, right guys? Okay, once you happens to get out from this levels of my trend, then you need to close your setups, right? Okay, so you can take advantage of this setup, this side trend that you have in this levels, right? Okay guys, so as long as you are within this trend, no problem, but as soon as you get out from there, so getting out, you need to check for the retest phase getting cleared or not, right guys? If it gets a retest phase clear, then you need to close it immediately, right? So far so clear guys. Full TP heated, right? Okay, rest if you want to hold, you need to have stop loss at the entry and you can hold, right? Otherwise, if you want to close, you can close it, right? Okay, if it gives, you can take it all. If it doesn't give, you need to close then, right? The TPs that you have we have expected is done now. Just a second, right, guys? Nicely done, guys. All right, okay. Code drip. Hi bro, welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Full TP is done, plus you have done the additional move, right, on upper side, that is 0.26% on the scalp on upper side, right? Okay, so if you are holding, stop loss should be at entry and rest you can hold it, right? Okay guys, if you're holding, stop loss should be at entry and rest you can hold it, right guys? Otherwise, if you want to close, it's up to you all, right? Okay guys, so far so clear. At the same time, we'll trace for oh, you did come online yesterday, bro? Why? Yeah, yesterday I was having some work and I have left a message for you all in the group, all right, community group, that I won't be able to do the live stream. Rather, I have passed you all one setup for the downside, right? Okay. So yesterday I was having some work, so because of that one I couldn't come, right guys? So sorry for that one, right guys? Okay. In case if it reverse, then we short positions, we can take it on the downside, all right? Okay, from $65,077 on the downside, all right? Upper side, don't try to short it, all right, because it have not tried to come down yet, all right? When the market comes to our zone, then only we try to short it, all right? Better, all right, high. Hi, better. Welcome, bro, welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right? Okay, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay, every day from Monday to Friday sessions, you'll try to see me on live stream doing some scalpings, right? Okay, on the gold and BTC, all right? Okay, so you can catch me always on 11 UTC onwards, right? Okay guys, so you can always catch me, right guys? प्यार हमारा कितना करते हो Now this becomes thin. All right, done. Hi Solomon, welcome bro, welcome to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon. All right, one more time guys. Okay, we'll try to look for the other opportunities as well, right? Those who have missed the setups, right? Okay, those who are not there previously when we open the setups, right? Again, we will try to look for the another opportunities, right? Okay, in case if the market happens to break down below this levels, we'll try to take one shots on a downside, right? But if it is holding above these levels, right? Okay, we'll keep pushing on upper side, right? Maybe $65,279. So as long as you are not breaking below this trend on a downside, you can keep holding. Once it happens to break down from the trend, and if it tries to give a retest pass on a downside, then that becomes a short positions, and we'll try to trace towards the downside. All right guys, okay, so far so good. Market move aggressively pushed you all on upper side, right? Okay, aggressively. तुमसे हमारा जीवन अपना सारा सनम, ओ जीवन अपना सारा सनम, प्यार हमारा बहुत करते हैं. Let's try to wait. Okay, have patience. Let's try to wait. Okay, hi guys, welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon. All right, keep pushing on upper side. As long as you are in this trend, no problem. Okay guys, you can keep tracing on upper side. All right, but once you get out from this trade, this my levels, you need to close your scalpings. All right, okay, so you hold or not, it's up to you all, but usually if I was there, I will be closing my setups, right? Okay, it doesn't mean that market is not moving on upper side. It means that market might like to take some time, right? Okay, if it happens to break down. All right, nice, keep tracing it. Right now, book some profit, move your stop loss to the maybe around $65,067, right? And keep tracing on upper side. All right, okay, keep tracing, right guys, try to trace everything. All right, प्यार बहुत करते हैं So shots only if it comes below this levels, you can take it out. All right, okay, only below this levels. Now don't try to short from the top, right? It can give you a big boom on upper side as well, so just try to be careful, right? Okay, $65,276. Keep tracing it, book some profit, move your stop loss above $65,061, and keep tracing it on upper side, right? Sunday pump, yeah, it's good right now because market was not having volatility in the beginning, right? Now finally it is getting some, right? So which is good for for you all, right, not getting bored, right? At least if we have pump on upper side or downside, right, it becomes nice, right? Okay, otherwise like no move at all, no volume at all, it gets so boring, right, to trade. So it's going to be a good one, right? It have given you the good moves, right? Take reference of this line, right, guys? Book some profit if you want to totally close your setups, right? Take reference of this lines and can take advantage of this this. All right, guys. Sir, salam from Pakistan. Salam bhaijan. Easy trade, bro. Welcome. Salam bhaijan. Salam. Sabhi kush salam, guys. All right. Do not miss my trade from Monday to Friday. Don't forget to hit a subscribe button. All right. Okay, so that you can catch me always from 11 to 11 UTC onwards. Okay, so Monday to Friday. So I'll be in a live. You can catch me. All right. We'll be doing together, right, guys? But you should know that Dragon is not a certified financial advisor, right? Okay, so whatever he is explaining to you all is whatever he thinks and whatever he knows, right? Okay, I'm just trying to show you whatever I knows, right? Okay, whatever I think is going to happen, right? Okay, this is not for you as a financial advice, right? Okay, so you should know that one. He don't have a certificate for advising you all, right? Okay. Guys, so far so cool, guys. Thank you so much, better. All right, let's work together, right, guys? Okay, so it's always better to walk together than walking alone, right? Okay, so in this channels, though it's very small channel with for you all, right? Okay, we try to understand the market, all right? Okay, at the same time we try to take out, avoid the noise and try to take out the perfect setups, right? Okay, but you shouldn't be taking, you always make your own research before you move in, right? Okay, so you don't blame me later on. Dragon says to buy and I sales. I'm from Bhutan, brother. Easy trade. Okay, I'm from Bhutan. All right, I'm from Bhutan. So actually we were this morning we were looking for the short positions, but aggressively market happens to give you the market opportunities on the upper side, which means that for the scalpers or guys, so always don't try to stick on one points, right? Okay, so if it is a long or short, right, all those things, right, rather you try to find the opportunities, right, wherever the market happens to give it, you just try to trace that one. All right, okay, it doesn't mean that market you have to look for the long only, just open, be flexible for the opportunities, right? Wherever you get it, right, you try to take it, right? The main motive is to make dollars, guys. All right, understand the market and make dollars, that's all. There is no use trying to stick on the one side. Today we were also sticking on the downside, but when the market happens to give the breakouts from these levels, again we have to change the plan because market was trying to push you on the upper side, so which was about to get missed, right? So if you are sticking on one points only, you'll be missing this so many things, right, in the market, right? Just try to be flexible whichever side the market happens to provide you all, right? You always try to take that one. All right, so for you the opportunity and profits are more important than you waiting I mean like holding for the negative trades or whatever it is, right? Okay, so Sunday pump, all right, 100% B, bro. All right, okay, yeah. Sir Salam from Pakistan. All right, you from, sir? I'm from Bhutan. Nisha Pomi. You're from Muslim, sir? No, not Muslim. It is always a dream to visit Bhutan, the most peaceful place in the world, supposedly. Thank you so much, better. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. All right. Can I see your trading history? You can always check me, right? Okay, you can message me if you really wants to. What you will do it with my trading history, bro? I always come on a live stream and show you my trading things. If you want to really check it out, right? Okay, if you're really interested on me, right? Okay. I always come on a live stream from Monday to Friday session, Saturday and Sunday also. You can always test me, right? Okay. So what is the use trying to? If you really wants to see, you can message me on the number given over there. I'll send you back, right? Okay. Krishna Rani, hi bro. Bangladesh, hi bro. Rahim, hello sir. Hi, hope you guys are doing good. Welcome everyone. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay. So always I try to come on a live stream, and we have been trading for almost more than like maybe a year, right? Okay, so maybe like on a live stream, right, maybe more than 6 months I have been trading with you all. Every day I come on a live stream and we trade together. That's all, right? Okay, so nothing much. All right. Okay, so for now, right guys, okay, if you really wants to hold it, right, you take the reference of this trend line and keep holding on upper side, right? Once you try to get out from this levels, right, you can get out, and if you wants to hold it, it's up to you all. But if you hours there, I will be getting out from the trade, right, for the scalping. So if you really wants to book your full profits, right, it's up to you all. We have almost done all the levels and upper side, right? Okay, if you really wants to hold, you need to have stop losses around $65,062, and if you really wants to hold an upper side, right, and to get out or not, take reference of this levels, right? Okay, getting out of from this reference line, it doesn't mean that the market is not moving in upper side. It means that market might like to take some time, or the another thing is market might like to get reversed. All right, okay, so two things you can take into considerations, right guys? Okay. करते हैं सनम ओ जीवन अपने सारा सनम प्यार हमारा one more move maybe, right? करते हैं सनम. Shots, don't try to plan from the top, okay? In case if it happens to return, those who are waiting for the shots will try to go below this levels, all right? Okay, at least below this levels, right? We'll try to plan for the shots below this levels only, all right? Upper side, don't try to go for the shots. It is going to be a little bit more dangerous, right? So you might like end up getting bashed too quickly, right? Let's try to wait, guys. Have patience. Which platform are you using? I use Binance and Bybit most of the time. All right, okay, so right now this price that you are checking is on Bybit. All right, the exchange here the first time. It's fun. Thank you so much, Solomon. All right, so good to see you around. Okay, it will be always fun. All right, with Dragon, you always try to come on 11 UTC onwards. You will see me, right? Okay, this ugly man, right? But in fact, the main motive of the group is to have fun, right, and learn, and of course earn together, right guys? Okay, so this channel, right, okay, especially this channel, so you might like to learn as well, right? Okay, not only taking the setups. All right, try to focus on learning as well. All right, what are the things that you need to take into considerations, right? All those things, right? Okay. Okay, so done, all profits done, right? Okay, so have a good time, right, guys? Okay, so let's try to see for another opportunities if you get it, right, guys? Okay, so we'll try to wait for a few minutes, right? Let's try to wait. We'll try to find another opportunity. That will be the last setup for today, right? Okay, so let's try to take one opportunities one more time, right? Let's try to find some setups, right? Okay. If the market gives, we'll try to take it right together. Let's try to wait for a few minutes, right? Then we try to find it out. Oh, platform, which training? Oh, sorry. For training I usually use Zoom. All right, Zoom. For the trainings I use the Zoom. All right, so every day we come on a Zoom and we try to have a learning sessions, right? For a month, that is for a month. All right, okay. Those who are interested, you can text me, right? Message me on a Telegram or WhatsApp me, right? Okay, so every day we try to identify the suitable time for you all right, and for me as well, right? Okay, so and we try to take in, all right. One more move, market trying to give it, right? Can you please guide me? Oh, of course, but that is a paid version. All right, guys, I really wants to let you know that this is a paid version. This is $99 per month. All right, the membership program that you are asking me for, right? Okay, so but that is more worth than what it is, right? The fees are nothing, right? Okay, over there. Okay, this is just a one trading fee for you all, right? Okay, so for me, okay, but the lessons that you are getting is by the end of the month we make sure that the people are going for the confident trade, and right, so the basic things whatever you requires, plus it is my duty to make sure that you are doing good. After the end of the month you are able to take your own trades and go better, do better in the trading things. That's the thing, all right? Okay, if you are interested you can let me know, right? Okay. So I have to spend my 1 hour every day for a month, right? Okay, we'll be meeting in the Zoom, right? And we'll try to do the live setups as well, live strategy, all right? Everything will be over there. Can you please guide me, all right, about the gold? All right, okay. For the gold we have already, when the market opens, right, on the Monday, right? Okay, most probably it might like to give a small downside move, right? Your duty is to wait in these levels and take the scalping while coming down, right? Okay, so you are waiting below these levels, right? Once it gets a breakdown, then you might like to take the scalping, right? From here it will be decided whether the market is going in upper side or downside, most probably, right? Okay, so accordingly you can take advantage of these levels, right, guys? Okay. प्यार हमारा बहुत करते हैं. Nice trade, thank you so much. Level bit, those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right? Okay, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions. Every day you can catch me, right? Okay, so 11 UTC onwards. the time is 11 UTC onwards only. All right, okay. So every day we try to come on a live stream and try to do few setups together, right? Okay, so that's going to be useful or not, right? I give my 101% to avoid the noise. All right, segregate all the noise and try to give you the best understanding whatever I understand, right? Okay, that doesn't mean that Dragon is giving you all the financial advice, right? He don't have any certificate to advise you all, right? That's your money, and yeah, you should be responsible for your own money. That's very important. All right, okay. Whatever I'm sharing is just for the education purpose only, right? Most of the time, right, guys? Hope that is clear for you all, right? Let's try to find one setups one more time, right? Okay. We'll try to take one more scalping. Just wait, have patience. If it does something like this, we are going to take one shots from here. All right, okay. If it does something like this, right, guys, we are going to take one shots from here. All right, taking a risk from the top, trying to push you towards the downside. All right, guys, for the BTC move, right? Okay, so you have got a breakouts and a preset. We are going to go for the pullbacks one more time, right? Targeting on a downside, maybe around 1% down move on a downside, right? We are going to target that one from those levels, right? Okay, guys. You should know that this is not a certified this is not financial advice, right, guys? Okay, so let's try to take one shots from there. Okay, once it happens to give you the breakouts towards the downside, we wait for the confirmations and we will try to take one shots, right, guys? So we'll try to wait for these levels to go for the shots, right, guys? Okay, so most probably from this levels towards the downside, but you need to have one confirmations, right, whereby the market happens to give you the breakouts towards the downside and goes up and try to get rejections from the top, right? Okay, if it does that way, then we are waiting for the one shots below those levels, right? Okay, and we'll try to take the shots on a downside, right, with the multiple TPs, right? Okay. We'll try to take shots. All right, guys. In case if it does, it doesn't mean that right now the market have confirmed to you, right? Okay, in case if it does, we can get one shot setups and we'll try to trace that one towards the downside, right, guys? Okay. Let's try to wait a bit, right? प्यार हमारा बात करते हैं look up, wait bro. Just a second, I just need some few confirmations over here, right? right now it is giving you one short positions from here. All right, okay, there it is giving you one short positions from these levels, but right now it should be a little bit risky. It will be it's giving you one short positions from here. You want to take risks, guys? Okay, let's go. But in case if it happens to do the retest phase, right, it is going to rewind you one more time in upper side. All right, so if you are doing the shots, you need to have stop loss a little bit bigger in upper side, or we keep closing later on in case if it happens to breach you around, right, guys? Okay. We try to book some profit in the zone, right, and move our stop loss to the entry, and the rest will let it flow, all right, towards the downside, guys. Hi, I'm new. All right, okay, welcome, brother. Okay, if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, and so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay. This is going to be the last setup for us today, right? Okay, we take it one and take risks, right? 0.127, at least 0.14 versus 1%. That is 1:1 almost 8, I guess, right? 1:8, guys. Trade of 1:8. If you lose, you are losing 1 portion. If you win, you are winning for the 8 portions, right, guys? Okay, so we try to take small risks from here, right? Okay, let's wait now. The maximum levels, it should be I think this one, and shouldn't pass above those levels, right? Okay, maximum levels, if it happens to give the reverse in upper side, right? Okay, so maximum level should be that one, not more than that one, guys. Hi, all right, which strategy you use? Right now we are using a small trend analysis, all right, okay. So I use a multiple strategy with according to the market situations, right? Okay, so if the market is sideways, I use a different strategy. If the market is a little bit giving you higher and highs, I need to wait for the breakout strategy as well, right? Okay, so it depends which strategy I use, right? Okay. Most of the time for the trend line trending trades, I would love to use breakout strategy combinations with the trend analysis, right? Okay, and for the sideways, little bit of price actions, right? Okay. It should get reversed from here, guys. All right, if it doesn't, then it's not good. All right, okay, so it should get reversed from this levels, right? And we'll try to target this TP1, all right, and TP2. Then we will, rest of the things we will try to target on a downside. TP2, TP3, and TP4, TP5, $64,524. All right, okay, so let's wait, have patience, right? Live timing, every day I come on a live stream around 11 UTC, right? Okay, it's 11 UTC, you can always catch me, right? Okay, from Monday to Friday sessions every day on 11 UTC, guys. So, all right, you can catch me over there. All right, okay. Let's have patience, right? Let's try to it should get our maximum levels. It should go on upper side is this one. It shouldn't pass above this levels, right? Okay. $65,000, it's going there. My liquidations 65,574. Okay. Oh, your liquidations, manage your own risks, okay, guys. If you are in the shots, right, you shouldn't be holding above those levels, right? Okay, so maximum levels, it might like to go up to those levels only, right? Okay, so you shouldn't hold above these levels. You should close it. You need to have stop losses, and you should respect your stop losses. That's all. All right, okay, so stop loss, you should respect your stop loss. All right. In case if it happens to give you, all right. CDSL stock killer silent. I don't check on the stock, all right, but we're going to win this trade. Let's go. All right, let's hope for the best, right, Luca? All right, okay, rest is up to the god, right? Okay. If it gives, right? If it doesn't gives, we accept the stop loss and sleep. Okay, guys, so nothing much complicated. So invest the whatever the money that you can be at the loss for. All right, okay. It's not a financial advice though, right? Make your own research before you move in, right? Okay, guys, so if you are going in a negative, right, all right, okay, so if you are going into the negative, if market keeps breaking out from the resistance, don't keep holding for that one. All right, so if you are in a loss, right, okay. So I have been giving you the example of you holding a 50 kg back on your 50 kg backs on your back, right? And you are assuming that you're saying that, Dragon, I'm feeling fine, I'm okay. No, not like that. If you are going in a till your zone, right? Till your zone. All right, you can hold. After that, don't hold it, right? Okay. Once you get out from the zone, you keep closing without, you shouldn't have any second thoughts, right? So then only you are going to get profitable. Otherwise, you keep holding on a negative trade, which is very boring and toxic, and you keep staring while shitting, while driving, while eating, while talking. You keep holding on a negative trade and you keep staring into your PNL. You're sleeping, you keep staring at your PNLs, right? That becomes very toxic. Rather keep closing it if you go in the negative and just feel fine and sleep, guys. All right, okay. This is the best thing that you can do in the trading thing, right? Okay. Killer silent. Stock, I don't trade it. Live timing, more Mr. Lobo. All right, 11 UTC onwards. We going to win this trade. Let's see. All right. Okay, have patience. It doesn't mean that we have to win it, but if it goes in the opposite directions, you should feel that okay, you are done, and you should feel okay. All right. Market getting stopped again. Small confirmations required on downside for a while. Stock, I don't trade. Killer silent. All right. On the gold, I trade it, but today the market is closed. All right. Because of that one, we are trying to check on the BTC only for today. All right. BTC and Ethereum, right? Okay. Doing a retest, right? It shouldn't pass above these levels, guys. It should get rejection from these levels and give you on a downside. If it pass above these levels, then our trades are going to get breached, and that will be a long positions above these levels on upper side one more time. It might like to aim for $65,343, right? Okay, so for now, market, I've given you the breakouts. So it is retesting it right now. Okay, so we need to confirm the retest, right? So in case if it happens to move above these levels, that we will be doing a MSS, which is a market structure shift, right? Okay, and whereby the market is going to play inside this trend, right? Okay, so it shouldn't break above those levels, right? Okay, so if it breaks, then we keep closing and sleep, guys. All right. Have patience. Let's see, right, guys? Do the best thing what you can do it, right? After that, you leave it up to the God. You don't do the mistakes, right? God. Modsman. All right, how did you learn to trade BTC? uh Actually, firstly, when I was learning, I wasn't trading BTC, right? Firstly, it was BTC, right? Then I was trading on the altcoins, right? Okay. But if I have to share my journey, it will be a book, all right, very long, all right, in fact, okay. So we how we learn is, right, through the practice. That is the one thing, right? We trade again and again in the market. We'll try to learn it, right, from the that time, right, when I was learning, when I was beginning it, there wasn't a very good content on our YouTube for the learning trading, I guess, right? I think you mean it to say that about the trading, I guess, right? But there were no useful content that actually teaches us the trading in real. All right, okay. So many, there are like lots of show offs, right? All the cars and all the luxurious things will be shown. Until there you won't see that the real trading things, right? You'll just see the results, right, which is correct or not, you even don't know, right? Okay. So in the most of the time, I had to practice on my own, right? Okay. I keep learning it, I keep losing it, I keep losing it, keep losing it, right? I keep learning it, right? And I later on, I realized that losing is also the part of the trading things, right? Until and unless you don't realize that losing is the part of the game, right, then you will still be losing it, losing it, losing it. So rather, right, rather than only focusing on the trading's profit, right, you might like to focus on how to manage your losing things, right? That is more than important, right? Okay. So trading, in the trading, losing is the by default, right? You will lose it anyway, anyhow, right? But how to control your losses, right? That's more important. People, I think that people are only focusing on how to make profits in the market, but not to how to control the losses, because by default the trading is meant to give you the losses, right? Okay. So only because it itself says that more than 90% is going to fail in the market, right? Okay. More than 98 maybe, right? Okay. People are going to fail in the market, but it is like how to control your failing things, right? It already have mentioned that the trading is a losing game, all right? Okay. Losing business. And yeah, so rather than only learning the trading, the setup is of course important, that you should learn about the trading, how to make profits, but at the same time, I think you need to focus on how to control your losses, right? Okay. So because this is for sure that there will be losses, your trade is going to fail, all right? All the professional traders, they are going to fail the trade, all right? But they just know that how to control their losses, right? How to play around with the risks, all right? Okay, good risk management, all right? Okay. So when they are going wrong, just stop it. When they are going right, take it off. That's the best thing that you can do it, right? So rather than only learning about how to make profits, right, try to, because like you know that everyone will be making profits. I have mentioned in my story as well, right? Okay, so everyone makes profits in a market. Just the thing is they don't know how to keep it within themselves. Today they will be making profits, tomorrow it will be lost in the market. Whole whatever they have made is going to go back to the market, right? Okay, so rather than only learning about the trading, how to make profits, you might like to learn about the thing that is how to control your losses, right? Okay guys, so first thing in the trading things, whenever I'm doing the scalpings in the market, right, the first thing what I say is, right, as soon as you get some profit, book some profit and minimize your risks as much as possible. The rest, if you get, if you don't get, just sleep. That's all. Simplest thing. You go back to the market, you are going to lose it. You go back to the market. This is the nature of the trading things, guys. All right, you go back to it because your thinking process is not going to work then, right? Okay, so but I mean, how did you learn BTC in particular? Oh, it's like this. When you are beginning your trading journey, right? Okay, so you try to focus on the multiple assets, right? Okay, you will try to, your focus is will get less, right? Okay, but when you try to focus on one asset, you will be able to catch up every moves what it is going to do, right? Okay, so usually it gives the patterns for you all, right? It becomes very easy. All right, so it will speak you a lot of informations, right? Okay, sometimes might get incorrect as well, but most of the time it is going to be focusing on one asset. One asset is more important, I guess, for the trading. So every asset has opportunity for the BTC as well as gold. If you try to see the opportunity, if you try to keep seeking for the opportunity, there are millions and millions of opportunities in the market, right? But BTC itself, one asset itself is enough for you to make a good dollars. All right, whatever you require, right, guys? Okay, you're not able to focus on one asset, so you're not able to make asset profits from one asset, right? How you can focus on the multiple assets and can make dollars, right? Guys, so focus, right? Focus. This is about focus, right? Okay. Hi, brother. All right. Hi, Rifan. All right. Salman, Hindu bolo. Celia, 64. क्या करूँ होल्ड करो, स्टॉप लॉस लगाओ, बुक प्रॉफिट करो, क्या करेगा भाईजान सलमान? ठीक है ना? तो जितना है प्रॉफिट मिलेगा तो प्रॉफिट बुक करो, लॉस मिला तो लॉस बुक करो, ठीक है? पर मिनिमाइज करो, रिस्क मिनिमाइज करो, ट्राई टू मिनिमाइज योर रिस्क एज मच एज पॉसिबल, राइट? ओके, सो as soon as you get your first TP done, right, book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, rest, just let it flow, right? This is the simplest thing that you can do it, or minimize your risks as much as possible. Your profit should be more than the risks that you're taking in these levels. Otherwise, you are going to get emotion and you will go back and try to trade again, and you are going to lose a big dollars over there again one more time. All right, okay, so rather what you are going to do is, right, as soon as market gives you some profit, so you have total of profits of this much, right? Even if you book half, right, 0.17 percentage, right, for first TP, right? Now your at least your stop loss should be less than 0.1 percentage, right? Okay, so that becomes when you pay the fees and everything, that becomes almost a little bit more profits, right? Okay, so that doesn't give you the pinch. If you lose this trade, you are going back and again trying to trade again, you are going to get bashed and, right, bashed off, and you are going to lose more. All right, so more you trade, the more you will lose it, right? Okay, where is your SL? SL is around $65,309 right now. All right, okay, so once the market happens to give you some profit, try to minimize your risks as much as possible, right? It should be lesser, your risks should be lesser than the TP1 that you have booked. That's all. Okay, otherwise you are going to get bashed. I mean, like, you are going to lose some trades, and you are going to repeatedly trade in the market, and you are going to lose a lot of dollars. All right, okay, so whatever market gives in a one go, take it. If it doesn't give, just slip, guys. Simple. My theory is simple. All right, if market is providing you, take it all. If it's not, market is not providing you all, you just get lost from the market and slip, guys. All right, simple. Okay, so this is the fact. All right, otherwise you keep trading again and again, and you keep losing again and again, right, guys? All right. those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming daily, all right, from Monday to Friday sessions, right, on 11 UTC onwards, right? Okay, so I have been telling you all, you can catch me always. There is a free group for you all as well on our Telegram, right? You might like to join. Sometimes I give a useful setups for you all right over there, but you make your own research before you move in, right? Okay, guys. Okay, just a second. I'll go washroom and come back. Okay, so far so good, guys. For the gold, only on the Mondays, all right. um, it have already tried to break out from the trend, all right. The retest is also passed. Now we are holding on a downside, all right, for this trade. Sunday is a little bit boring, right? Saturday and Sunday. Usually Saturday and Sunday you'll see the market moves are less volatile, right? Okay, the volatility that you experience is a little bit going to be less, right? Okay. Slow moves are slow, right? Time from sir, time 11 UTC onwards, all right. UTC you can convert in your zone and you can check it out, right? 11 UTC onwards, all right. Hi Sajal Haldar, hi, welcome bro. It's much more different to other peers. How did you learn BTC? It's much more different to other peers. Other peers, right? Most of the other peers, if you try to follow the altcoins, right, then most of the time the altcoins will be following BTC and Ethereum only, right? Okay. But the volatility, the move that you get in the altcoins are more better than the that you see in the Bitcoin, all right. Okay, but the difference is the volume, all right. Hi guys, welcome, all right. Let's try to hold. If we get profit, we'll slip. If we get stop loss, we'll slip. Okay, simple guys, all right, no more. So for now BTC shouldn't be breaking above these levels, right? Okay, so this is our reference point whereby you're taking reference of these levels, right? Okay, So it shouldn't be breaking out from these levels, right? Okay, it can break out, but it shouldn't pass the retest, right? Why, guys? Because this is a small pullback trend, right? Okay, you're following that pullback on a downside, right? If it gets breakout, all right, on upper side, that becomes higher highs on upper side, right? If you follow the breakout strategy over here. Okay, so we make sure that BTC, while holding on a downside, it is not trying to break out on upper side and passing the retest. As soon as it happens to pass the retest, right, something like this, guys, all right? Okay, retest pass means you are getting breached soon, all right, for the shots, right? Okay, so you are taking reference of this one, right? Okay, you're looking for the long opportunity and trying to see whether you have to close it your setups or not. Until and unless this is not breaking out, no problem. But if it breaks out, right, and if it tries to give you the retest pass, that becomes the pullback getting a past on upper side. All right, okay, so you can take reference of that one to always try to that helps me a lot, right? Sometimes whenever I'm trying to hold for the one positions, right, I also try to look for the other positions at the same time it gets confirmed or not, right? Okay, that helps me to whether to hold my positions or not, right? Okay, so in case if it was getting breakout on the upper side and if the retest gets passed, what it means that it's going for a long position, so you should close your short positions. All right, okay, so let's see. All right, this is a small pullback trend on the downside right now. But in case if it happens to reverse from here, I think I can expect a little bit bigger moves on the downside. All right, okay. नींद चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने Let's wait, have patience, observe these levels carefully, right? What it does, what it does, right? Not what it does. Okay, guys, all right. Oh, it's giving a back pain now. Dragon is becoming old day by day, guys. It started getting a back pain now. All right, okay. Yeah, dragon is becoming old day by day, guys. All right. So always try to focus on one asset only, guys. That's much better. All right, okay, either gold or BTC. If you are a little bit, and then if you get expert, if you try to understand every move, right, if you know the character of the BTC, all right, then you might like to see for the gold as well. Sometimes when you don't get an opportunity in the Bitcoin, right, you might like to look for the gold, right? Okay, if you don't find the opportunity in the gold, you might like to look for the BTC, right? Accordingly you can trade it, right? Rusalana, hi bro, welcome brothers. Okay, so this is how you can do it. So but if you try to go for the multiple assets, right, you will be operating everywhere. You will see the opportunity, you will be operating on multiple accounts, right, multiple trades, right, then it might be a little bit difficult to handle sometimes, right? When you are going in a profit, it will be easy, but when you are going in a losses sometimes, right, okay, it becomes very difficult to handle your accounts, right? Okay, so when you diversify a lot, right, especially in the future tradings, right, if it is a holding for a long term, it's not a big issue, I guess, right? But that's better, right? Okay, for the long term, right? If you're holding for the long term, right, then it shouldn't be an issue. It is more advantage for you all. But in case if you are just scalping, or if you are future trading or whatever it is, right, day trading, whatever it is, right, okay, if you try to focus on the multiple assets, right, sometimes when you go in the wrong trade, right, when your day is bad, right, that time it will be very difficult for you to handle all those trades, I guess, right? Most probably, right, guys? Okay. So far so good, guys. So far so good. Boom. Come on. It requires a boom. BTC give you a shitty moves. Where are you from? Roshan Kumar. I'm from Bhutan. Roshan Kumar. I'm from Bhutan, brother. Where are you from? Patience, guys, patience. We'll be observing together. All right, okay. Have patience. We need requires a patience. All right. In case if it happens to go for the another directions, we keep closing and sleep. All right. Until and unless we are within the zone, nothing much to worry. All right. Okay. And we keep holding for one side only. All right. Okay. So focus on the when you can fail as well, right? Okay. So that is going to be more advantage for you all, right? I'm from Greater Noida in Uttar Pradesh, UP. By welcome Baijan. All right, good to know that Noida is a good city, I guess. Yeah, I can see lots of South movies from there, right? Roshan, Noida, Noida city. Okay, so always try to focus on the when you can fail as well. I have given you this simple example over here. You're trying to go for the shots, right? Okay, from here. At the same time, what I still told you, right, in case if the market happens to give something like this, you can close your trade, right? Okay, so which means that you are identifying when you are identifying the levels when you can get fail, right? Okay, at the same time, when you are trying to go for one setups, you're identifying the levels where when you have to close your trades, right? Okay, when you can get fail. So you are focusing on when you can get fail. All right. Okay, so when you can get fail, traders when I can get fail, guys. All right, so if you try to focus on that one, I guess it is going to be more easy, plus you have advantage over there. All right. Okay, it doesn't mean that you are not focusing on your setups one side only, but it means that if the market happens to fail, right, when you can fail. All right, you're focusing on when you can fail, not only when you can make dollars, guys. All right. Okay, it's not that important, right? It's important, of course, right? But if you try to focus on when you can fail as well, right? Okay, that's going to be nice, right, guys? Okay, that's going to be perfect. What type of concept do you use on trade? Concept, like you mean the strategies, right? Okay, so we have to use, sometimes according to the market situations, we have to use the concept. All right, sometimes we have to follow the patterns also. All right, okay, the past histories. All right, okay, sometimes. All right, okay, according to the market situations, we have to use our concept. Sometimes we have to know the market psychology as well, right? So all the selling point, you won't be getting a sell zone, right? We have a buy zone and sell zone, right? Different. You know how to segregate these things, right? You have a buy zone and a sell zone. All the buy zones are not to buy it, all the sale zones are not to sell it. All right, okay, it means that some sale zones are meant to for the liquidations as well, whereby market will go for the opposite, right? Okay, so all, sometimes the buy zones, it means that it can have liquidations as well. So you're trying to understand the market, then your concept comes automatically. All right, guys, okay, so even if it is a liquidation concept, even if it is a breakout concept, even if you are following the trend concept, whatever it is, right? Okay, so price actions, right? Okay, knowing about the market, right? Understanding the market, right? Okay, so more importantly, I think understanding the market is more important than you trying to find the setups directly. All right, okay, so all the word, that's how you are going to identify your that buy level is the real buy levels or not. All right, okay. Parallel channel strategy is better, what you say? Parallel channel is also better, yeah, but you have to know when it will fail. Your parallel channel is when it is going to fail, you should know that one. Okay, so when people are focusing on how it is getting better only, how much it is better only, right? But people are never focusing on when they can fail, when the parallel channel can fail, when the breakout strategy can fail, when the what, when the SMC can fail. All right, okay, so people are not focusing on that things, right? So you should focus on that thing as well, I guess, right? So that you will be safe when the market is like really dangerous, right? Okay, so when the market wants to breach you, you already know that, okay, this time market is going to fail. So just knowing that levels, right, that situation is more important, I guess, right? Okay, sometimes we feel it. All right, okay, after knowing that one also, because like we are human, and right, we are tend to do the mistakes. All right, we have to accept that one. All right, okay, but you trying your best to not to fail. All right, okay, is going to be important, I guess, right? Okay, so parallel channel, it works very well. All right, but if certain levels, it shouldn't, it won't work, but you're trying to focus when it is not working. All right, okay, so that you can stay away from the market and you can make good dollars. All right, you are not losing dollars. All right, okay. I had taken a trade in Ethereum 1920 and I had set my TPs 1911. All right, okay, can you analyze and tell me if it is idea to hold this trade? Ethereum, right? All right, Ethereum. Okay, so let's try to check on the Ethereum as well. Right, some people wants me to check on Ethereum. We have been checking on Ethereum this morning, right? Okay, let's try to check it. You have planned for the shots already. All right, I had taken a trade in Ethereum 1920. I had set my TP at 1911. All right, 1920. Okay, so you are accordingly going with the BTC as well, right? Okay, so BTC and Ethereum goes together only, right? Okay, it goes together only. Dude, BTC is buy. Yeah, that can be Sardar high grade. Okay, BTC Ethereum, you have tried to take a shots, right? So if the Ethereum happens to come to at least this range, it is going to be safe for you, right? Moving towards downside like BTC only. So you are taking risks from the top, right? At the same time, which is a noisy zone. All right, this is a noisy zone. All right, okay. So if you are taking the shots from the top, you are trying to take a risk a little bit, right? Okay, so if it happens to come to this levels, it's going to be more easier to for you to hold. Breaking down below this levels, it's going to be more, the move that you get is more better, and it's going to be better. All right, okay, from there. So at the same time, for the Ethereum also you can use the similar technique that I have given you all for the smaller time frame, right guys? Okay, so so trying to make a small sideways in this levels, Ethereum as well, right? Getting a noisy area, you are inside the noisy area like a BTC right now. All right, okay, so you are inside, this is a noisy area I call it, right? Okay, because lots of people lose lots of dollars because they are going to get confused whether market is moving an upper side or downside. All right, rather market will be trying to make a small sideways, and then only it will try to clear it out, right? Okay, so most probably, right? Okay, so Ethereum, if it happens to come down and break down below this levels, that's going to be perfect, right? So you're waiting for this levels to, if you're holding already, you're waiting for market to come to this levels, right? At the same time, you're trying to look for the long opportunities on the upper side so that you can exactly know when the market is going to. But right now the market is in the sideways little bit on the 1 minute time frame for the Ethereum, right? Because of that one, you may not be able to identify whether that is a real thing happening or not, right? Okay, so I mean, like, the market is, if in case if it happens to breakouts on upper side, so it doesn't mean that it is like a long positions, rather it might be a sideways and one more time as well, right? Okay, so market shouldn't be breaking above this levels, right? If it breaks, then it is going to be either a long positions, or that can be one more time sideways in this levels, right? Okay, so you can assume something like that, right? Okay, trying to play inside this one. All right, okay, in case if it happens to break above this levels, right? Okay, so either that can be a sideways again playing inside this one, or market might like to give the move over upper side, right? Okay, so you should know that above this levels there stands a long positions or a sideways one more time, right? Okay, so if you are safe, right, playing safe, maybe trying to short below this levels is going to be more confident for you all to go, right? Otherwise you can keep holding and try to see whether market happens to come to this levels or not, right? Okay, so that can be one levels whereby you can check it out, right? Okay, so and another thing, you see whether market gives you the breakouts on upper side or not. So maybe trying to plan above this levels, it can be good move on upper side, right? Okay, so above this levels can be a long positions, right? Okay, so you make sure that Ethereum is not passing above this levels, right, on upper side. So you need to have stop loss accordingly. All right, you have a right of planning your shorts and longs, right? But at the same time, you need to know that when you have to close it your setups, right? Okay. You lost more than 40k because of high leverage and less trading. Check gold, please. All right, gold. Hi Roshan, I have taken a trade in Ethereum. All right, okay, so great. Shadar, great. All right, dude, BTC is buy. All right, Lemo. All right, okay. Luca, check gold, please. All right, we'll try to see gold as well. Sardar, all right, I have lost more than 40k because of high leverage and less trading knowledge. Do you think I can recover it? The questions that you have put is very nice, and you're very honest. I'm so grateful. I'm so glad that you are able to share these things, right? Okay, and the thing is, the last topic, a last sentence that you have written is, do you think I can recover it, right? The sentence itself is, now you're thinking about recovering it, guys. All right, okay, so rather than that one, I want to learn the trading. Of course, recovering is not impossible things. All right, I have recovered lots of losses that I have recovered in my life journey, trading life journey. All right, but I think the last questions, do you, until and unless you are thinking about the money recovering it, right, that's going to make you more losses. All right, because you are affected by the previous journey already. All right, so because of that one, you are going to get affected again and again. All right, so you are thinking about the recovering, so I need to make some dollars. All right, for me, I make dollars or not, no problem from the setups, right? If I make, I'm happy. If I don't make, I'm okay, all right, I have my loss acceptance, right, whereby I will accept the loss and move on, right? Some people, they don't know how to accept the loss. That's all. The difference is, some people, they don't know how to accept the loss, guys. All right, you have done the mistake, you have to accept it. People, when it comes to it, I have shared one story with you all as well, right? People, when it comes to the money, assets, and the losses, they never wants to accept it, right? Since they have to, if they are liable, right, they don't want to accept. They want to prove that they are right and I don't want to lose it, right? These things, right? You should accept the losses if you get the losses, guys. All right, okay. So if you are running into losses, and if it, for example, you're holding on a long positions over here, right? It keeps breaking you all the supports, right, all the way towards downside, and you think that the market is going to reverse it, right? You're thinking, you're expecting, guys, market is not reversing yet, and it keeps moving on the downside. You're expecting market to do that one, right? Don't expect market to do that one, right? Okay, rather, if you are running into losses, just accept it, right? Okay, that's the best thing that you can do it, right? I guess. Okay, so rather than thinking about the recoveries, try to learn it. How can I learn it better so that I can go a little bit better, I can become better than yesterday, right? Okay, Sardar, maybe that can be a good answer for you, right? Okay, so until and unless you think about recovery, then you are not going to make profits, guys. All right, okay, this is the fact. All right, you think about the money, you are, one time you'll make it, since next time, third, fourth, fifth times, then you're again going back to thinking about the recovery, and you won't be able to accept the losses, right, in the market. Okay, because like yesterday it was recovered around $20,000. Today I wanted to recover around $10,000. If it goes around minus $10,000, then you're still thinking about the recovery. Oh, yesterday it was recovered a little bit, I need to go back to that levels again one more time, right? All those things are coming in your mind. This is human nature, you cannot avoid it. All right, you cannot avoid it, these things, right? Okay, because of that one, so you keep losing money again and again, right? So rather you forget about money. Loss is loss, this is done. All right, fine. All right, just focus on the learning, understanding the market. That's more than important, I guess, right? Okay, can I sell BTC? Roshan Kumar, hi, okay. Lem Solomon, all right, you're looking at push correction continuation pattern on the BTC and Ethereum. All right, okay, so we are just scalping, we are not looking for the long term. Let me correct you. All right, okay, and just scalpings. All right, just scalpings. Firstly, we are testing on the scalpings. All right, okay, Annoy, all right, okay, hi bro. Ganti bye, welcome bro. BTC, all right, okay. Roshan Kumar, hi, can I sell BTC? We are in the sell zone only right now. We have already opened short positions for now, right? In case if the market happens to reverse its positions on upper side, we need to close and sleep, guys. That's all, we need to accept the losses. Ravi, all right, sir ji, pehle wale live cancel ho gaya tha. हाँ, yeah, so sorry guys, Ravi, दो बार हो चुका है अभी. हाँ, पहला वाला लाइव कैंसिल हो गया, फिर दोबारा स्टार्ट किया, फिर वो भी कैंसिल हो गया, फिर थर्ड टाइम किया है अभी. So because of some technical errors, right? So you should accept that one. So sorry for you all, right? Okay, so I'm out of the trade until I learn. I mean it this is the first thing that you wanted to do it, right? Okay, but what you can do is, right, okay, without learning it is impossible, but at the same time you can keep doing with the small funds, right? Okay, you don't try to risk very big amounts, right? The practice is required, right? Okay, because of that one, then you keep learning it, right, at the same time, right? Okay, so don't try to risk very big amounts at the same time. Keep learning it, try to catch someone and try to extract every idea that he have in his mind, I guess, right? I'm into learning, please. I'm following Indian YouTuber. I have started following you. Don't want to recover, I just want to learn. Yes, this is the first decisions you should make your mind. All right, you have to make up your minds. All right, don't focus about learning, I mean like earning and trying to make the setups work for you, try to make profits, right? These things comes when your setups works okay, right? When you understand the market, it works okay. Sometimes you will get into losses, you will be okay, all right? But if you focus on keep recovering it and keep making money, right? For example, if I have an aim of making dollars, right, on a downside, even if it goes in the opposite direction, I keep staring at, right? Because as soon as you know that the market is going in opposite directions, without giving your second thoughts, you need to close it up. That's all, guys. All right, okay, this is the best thing that you can do it. Traders, they made mistakes, right? Professional trader also loses lots of dollars, I know that. All right, okay, but But the best thing that you have to do is to know when you make losses, you should accept that one, guys. Accept your losses, guys. Just accept your mistakes. This is human nature. We never wants to accept that we are doing wrong. All right, especially in the terms of assets and financial things, right? Okay, where if it is affecting us, we never wants to accept that one. All right. Okay, so let's go, guys. All right guys. Okay, so a little bit reverse. It is trying to give you the breakouts on upper side for the bull side, right? It is not confirmed yet, all right, but it is giving you breakouts on upper side right now. All right, okay, so it is giving you bull side from the sell side. All right, so it is getting reversed a bit. All right, so your pullback is bashed off now. All right, okay, so in case if I have to open a long positions rather than directly planning an upper side, what I will be waiting for is market doing a small retest on the downside, right? Okay, retest on the downside, and if it is breaking out from that levels, I would have loved to go for the long positions. Otherwise, I accept the losses and do nothing. All right, okay, so it is trying to make you the retest phase, double retest phase one more time, trying to give you the breakouts on upper side. All right. So first thing is, guys, all right, as soon as the market happens to give you the breakouts from here, this is the signal that you need to close your setups, right? If you want to hold for your stop losses, right, then what you have to do is you have to check on this levels whether it is getting the past or not. It is not giving you any retest, it's just giving you the breakouts on upper side right now. All right, keep pushing you on upper side. All right, so that is a loss of for you all, right? Given your small move on a downside, right? Okay, 0.09 percentage, and now you need to close your setups now. I guess if you're holding, maybe bigger stop loss, but you are attaining for the bigger losses. If you're holding it, you are attaining for the bigger losses. So best thing what I would be doing is in these levels, now I accept my losses, right? Around 0.1 percentage of losses, I accept it. All right, so what I will be doing is wait for the same levels, right? In case if it happens to come down, right? Okay, if it is a come down, then we can plan it. Otherwise, let it go all the way on upper side. That's all. Okay, the simplest thing that I can do in these levels right now. So we try to trace the pullback, right, a little bit. All right, so pullback, it turn out for the breakouts on upper side. The first signal, you need to close your setups, right? And it goes up and break out above this level, so close it, right? Close it, the setups. All right, so beat the losses of 0.1 percentage. In fact, right now we can see that the market have not given you any retest phase, right, in this levels after this is breaking out from the trend, right? So in case if it happens to return it back, I can open one more time for the shots, right? Okay, so whereby I will be going for the bigger retest on the downside only, right? Okay, so you see that it should have given you the something like this, right? Okay, so you should have done something like this, guys. All right, so over here when it gets breakout, if it is not, if it's a real breakout, right, should have done something like this and boom, right? Okay, right now it's directly breaking out on upper side. Even if it gets retest from here and breaks out, that's fine. All right, that's fine. But if it is not doing any retest from the top as well, then again I can wait for the short positions one more time once the market happens to return it, right? So this is how you understand the market, right, guys? Okay, so at the same time, market is giving you the no proper retest was given, which was the first thinking that market is doing something else, maybe a retest or maybe anything, right? Okay, that's my first questions, right? Okay, so first question that I have to question my brain, right? Okay, so you should have done something like this. It will need to be very big one, the retest that it have, right? So if it is a clearing out, it should be directly getting, now it should be, if it is clearing out, it should directly go up from here. All right, but if it is not doing this one, then market is going down all the way to its downside again one more time. This is what I can think. All right, okay, so all right, sir. Hi. I have asked many questions about the gold. I have answered so many things, so many times for you all. Gold, you really wants to check it out, all right? So market is, Ethereum is also again inside the sideways. It doesn't mean that it's right now it is giving you the move on upper side. All right, those who are holding for the Ethereum. So most probably coming below this levels is going to be the confident levels for you to go to another shots, right? So Bob, this is a little bit risky, right? Okay. Gold, most of the time I scalp. Yes, you are correct. At the same time I hold it as well, but my holding trades are all there active on my YouTube, right, whereby I have tried to give you all the informations over there, right? Okay, every holding trades I upload on my YouTube, right? You can always test and check my patterns, right, what I'm doing for the swing trades, right? Okay, so holding trades, medium trades, and long-term trades is not operated yet. All right, I'm yet to operate once the market happens to give me an upper side move, right? Okay, for the gold, in the market is closed for now, right? So most probably when the market opens in the Monday, most probably you might like to see a small drop on a downside, and coming back to this levels is going to be one long positions. If you are taking from here, it is a more advantage for you, but at the same time you are taking risks a little bit more, right? Okay, so it works, so at least it should break out from this levels, right? But if you are taking risks from here, it is going to be a little bit risky, right, whereby you are aiming for 0.66 percentage on a preside, right? Okay, and from here, if the market happens to, rather than giving you big breakouts on a preside, if it happens to give you the breakout towards the downside from this levels, right, you might like to take for the one short positions and target towards this levels. And this is the decision point whereby the market will try to give you the big throw on upper side, or again go back to one pullback on upper downside, right? Okay, so you must focus on this levels when the market opens in the Monday. All right, guys. Okay, so this is what you're looking for. All right, hopefully that was helpful for you all, right? Okay, so I have questions. All right, do you know I'm 48 years and my teacher and my two teachers are so young. All right. It happens. So according to the market situations, it happens, right? It happens a lot of time, right? You have to take considerations of that one, right? Okay, so it happens, so you have to accept the fact, right? All right. Okay, so yeah, so you observe over here, right, market is doing the retest for this levels, right? If it breaks out from this levels on upper side, you will get long positions on upper side. Okay, guys, so on upper side you might like to trace for the long positions above this levels and targeting to an upper side, right, guys? All right, so $65,489. In fact, if it happens to get a short positions from here, if it happens to get a rejection from this levels, you're waiting for the same levels, right, over here, because, right, it have tried its best to try and break out on upper side, which means that it have failed from the top. Coming down and breaking down the support means that the market have now reversed its positions, right? Right now it is trying to take out the people who have shorted in this levels early, right? Okay, so this you can call it a retest or liquidations, whatever it is, right? But in case if it happens to confirm the retest gets breakout on upper side already, okay, so this will be your points whereby it is proving you that this breakout is true or not, right? Okay, if it is passing above this levels, that becomes, yeah, the retests have converted towards the retest for the short have converted towards the upper side, and now it is supporting with the confirmations from the back, all right, whereby it have passed above this levels, right? If it gets rejection from this levels, you wait for the short positions below this levels and go for a boom one more time towards that. So sorry guys. All right, okay, so this is what you are going to do. So we lost the 0.1 percentage on the first trade and second trade, right? Now you're looking for the confirmation, so whichever directions it gives you, that will be the confirmations, right? So if it gives an upper side, that is a confirmation upper side. If it gives you on a downside, that's a confirmation on downside. So last move will be the confirmations that you will be getting in this levels, right, guys? Okay, and you are going to get entry over there and you are going to work out, right? So in case if it happens to break out from this levels, that becomes long, and you might like to target for the bigger retest on the upper side, right? Maybe $65,491, right, on upper side, right? And in case if it happens to get a rejection from this levels, right, you observe whether you will know if it happens to break out close above this levels, that is going to be the confirmations on a upper side breakouts that you have broken out from the trend. Now this is breakout and this is the retest that you're getting. If it pass it, then you're getting a profits on upper side. All right, but in fact, if it gets rejection from here, which means market have tried its best to break out on upper side and it failed, came down and broken down from the support, which means that market is not able to push you on upper side, and it came down and broken out the support, which means market's going down, right? So this is the simplest psychology you can play with, all right, understanding. All right, okay. All right, okay, so I feel proud, sir. Thank you so much. All right, Sardar, you keep working out best, right? रवि सर जी मार्केट के हिसाब से आपकी कौन से ट्रेड प्रॉफिटेबल, मार्केट की हिसाब से आपकी कौन से ट्रेड प्रॉफिटेबल, प्लीज एक्सप्लेन. ट्रेड मीन्स स्ट्रैटेजी प्रॉफिटेबल. यू मीन टू से ट्रेड नहीं, स्ट्रैटेजी प्रॉफिटेबल है कि नहीं. सब स्ट्रैटेजी प्रॉफिटेबल है गाइस. ऑलराइट, you just need to know whether the strategy is working or not. All right, okay, for now you're working out on the breakout strategy. You see whether the strategy is works over here or not, right? But in fact it is getting help for you to understand the market better. All right, with the breakout strategy you are tracing the breakouts and over here, and you are going to trace an upper side. If it gives breakouts on upper side, you're going to get traced for the long positions on upper side. But if it gets rejection because of the breakout strategy, you get the informations over there, right guys? Okay, so all the setups are profitable, just all the setup have the artifact, right? It's negative points, right? Okay, so I have been explaining you guys. All right, so you have a W patterns over here, right? Okay, double bottom patterns. All the double bottom patterns are not bulls, right guys? Okay, but in fact when we learn it, right, patterns, right, it have taught us, right, we have to buy over here. All right, and once it happens to break out on upper side, you're going to hold on upper side, right? So this is the buy positions that you are holding on, right? Okay, so all the W patterns, right? This is W pattern. I'm just giving you the example. All right, so in fact it works, right? But why? Again, if it was working, all the people will be so much profitable, guys. All right, but why the market happens to, rather than pushing an upper side from here, why it goes down and take the liquidations? So all the setup have positive as well as negative, right? Okay, all the setup that was taught to you have, it works out 50 times, it doesn't work for 50 times. So what I'm saying is you try to focus on when it is not working for the 50 times. All right, you try to focus, you don't try to focus on when it works for the 50 times, rather you try to focus on when it is not working that 50 times. Which is that part, where is it, which situations? All right, so all the breakout strategy is going to work, right? But I mean like more than 50% of strategy, breakout strategy is going to work, and 50% it's going to fake you out. In which conditions you are getting faked out, you need to work out for that one. Which situation, which place, when, how, where, you are going to identify that one. That's the simplest thing that you can do it, so that during that period, right, you can stay away from the market and you save your money. That's all, guys. All right, okay, so when you have to stay away from the market, right? Okay, well, all the double bottom pattern doesn't mean that market is moving in a bullish. All the inverted head and shoulder pattern doesn't mean that market is going for bullish. All the head and shoulder pattern doesn't mean that market can go for the bearish. All right, 50 times it goes correct and 50 times doesn't goes right, guys. Okay, so market is taking advantage of you, showing you one patterns and trying to, it works in fact, right? But it is taking advantage to take your money. That's all, guys. Okay, all right, hope that is helpful for you. All right, guys. Okay, so I'm speaking a lot, I'm giving my 101%, the rest is you, right, who is trying to trade it, right, guys? Okay, so it's your money, you should focus, right? You should give your 101%. So whatever I told you, you go back and check it out on your all the charts that you have, right, and go back, you see all the W patterns are working or not, all the breakout strategies are working or not, right? Watch which situations that you're falling in, right? You're trying to fall, you try to look for the breakout strategy in the sideways, no, that doesn't work, right? You're trying to follow your trend analysis on the sideways, no, that doesn't work, right? People try to learn only when it works. They never try to learn when it doesn't work, guys. So this is the way you are losing money, guys. All right, okay, so this is the way you are losing money, guys. So when it doesn't works, you give your best, right? Out of that, even you, after giving your best 101%, if you fail, no problem, guys, accept that, right? Okay, but give your best, right? Where you are losing your money, try to focus, try to circle that points, right? The ways of you losing money, guys, where you are losing money, you are getting failed, fake breakouts, fake outs, you're losing money, you circle it and try to learn about that thing, right? You try to work out on your one strategy, right? Okay, so, and you try to circle it when it's not working, right? You try to see the starting from your date, time, line, everything. All right, okay, all the channels, right? You try to focus everything. All right. Okay, so this is going to help you a lot, right? It helped me a lot. I think it was going to help you a lot. Right, for now, for the beginners, if you don't know what you are doing it, right, just try to focus on one asset, one trade a day, one fund a day, all right, one leverage a day, all right, okay, one trade only, right? And you see your results. At least try to follow for 1 week, and after 1 week you are going to follow for the second week and third week, fourth weeks, right? And when you get advanced, right, when you try to understand the more, right, it's up to you whether you take 3 setups or 5 setups or 6 setups, whatever it is, right? It's up to you, all right? Until and unless your energy can think it, right, you can do it, right? Otherwise, you are going to control lots of things over there. Your over trading, your everything is, you are going to control it over there. Your emotions, right? First trade win, the next setups you're not doing, how you're getting emotion? No, right? Your rule says that, okay, you don't do, guys, all right? That's all simple. All right, okay, so just try to focus over there, right? Okay, so try to focus, follow on the simple steps rather than trying to give you 100% heart on trying to learn so much technical things. No, these things never ends, right? I'm still learning, guys, all right? So it's been almost a very long year I have been in trading field, right? Okay, but I'm still learning, guys, all right? Because market keeps teaching us, and we keep learning it, right, guys? All right, so we should keep learning it, right, guys? Okay, so hisab pe consequence profit. Okay, yes, sorry, strategy, I use breakout strategy, I use price actions, I use trend line, all right? Sometimes I combine my trend line with a breakout strategy and try to use that one. All right, so there are lots of things according to the market situations. You have to know that. All right, so if the market is moving in higher highs, the breakout strategy works perfect. You do go for the breakout strategy. All right, okay, try to learn, go deeper. All right, every moves, right? Some when it goes higher highs, it works. The trend line also works very perfect. You try to go for that one, no problem, right? Yeah. So when the market is sideways, how much you try it, you give your 100%. You're trying the same setups again and again and again. So always, guys, if you try your best, right, try to do for 1 or 2 setups, right, in that certain situations, right, and certain levels, right. Do the same strategy that you're doing it, right. If it's failing 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, go back and check it out what the market conditions, right, from the bigger time frame towards the smallest time frame, right, what is happening to that setups. You're following the same setups again and again, but it's getting failing again and again, right. Rather, what you will be doing is next setups, like over trading, because you're not getting profits, guys. All right, so why don't you go back and check it out, right? Either what's happening in the market, the situation of the market. This is very important, guys. All right, so maybe the situations that you're planning doesn't work for your setups, right? Maybe, right, guys? So we never know. So try to know about that thing, right? Which situations, which market conditions you are trying to trade in, right? Okay, so that's going to benefit you a lot, right? Rather than trying to plan again and again, lose again and again, you try to get emotion and you try to go with the big leverage, oversize, everything comes over there. One thing you fail in the trading, whole thing you are going to fail. All right, guys. Okay, so try to focus on the small things, small fund, everything. All right, fine. One step you fail it, you are going to fail it, right? Okay, I have already given you all the 24 mistakes that I have done in my trading journey, whereby I have lost lots of dollars in my career, right? Okay, so if you try to see that video, you will get a clear picture which things you should consider one by one, right? So that you will be profitable, guys. All right, good in Hindi language, you're very good in Hindi language. Thank you so much, सरदार. आती है थोड़ा थोड़ा मूवी देखता हूँ ना, इसलिए आती है थोड़ा थोड़ा Bollywood movie. You just connected with us. In future we will be good trader. Yes, every one of you are going to be a good trader, and I'm also trying my best to be a best trader, good trader, right? Okay, but at the same time, keep learning it, right, guys? You have to be a good trader. I want to see you all as a good trader, right? When I was learning, I was having no good platform to learn it, whereby I have run out for the gamblings, scammings, lots of things, right? Okay, I have faced lots of things while I was learning trading, right? Okay, I have in a big pressures whereby I have lost lots of dollars, right? I've invested a huge amount in the learning things, but sometimes I got scammed out. So because of that one, I feel like, okay, come out on the live stream. Some people tell me, right, okay, you come, you can you teach me, right? Okay, so they said that they don't have any money, please teach me. Okay, so okay, then later on, the later part, what I thought was, okay, I'm going to come on the live stream, I'm going to explain you all things, right? If you can learn it, that's well and good, right? Okay, if you cannot learn it, it's up to you all, right? Because like I wasn't having a good platform, so whereby I have invested on 500, 1000, $2000, right, to some companies to teach me the trading, and I got nothing from there, right? So I got breached again. When the trading money is capital is very important while trading, guys, you know, right, guys? Okay, we will be having very limited trading capitals when we are learning, because we keep losing in the market, right? That capitals are so important for us, right? And that capital we try to invest in the learning, and thinking that we are going to be a better traders, and when you get scammed, how you feel? Very bad, right? So when we are beginner traders, right, when we are learning a trading, right, we try to search for so many opportunity ways whereby I can get people can get profitable, right, guys? Okay, so they land up doing the mistakes, right, going into the wrong things, right, getting breached with the wrong people, right? Okay, so they get with the wrong things, and their whole things, the dreams get shattered out, right, guys? Because of this thing, I'm coming on a live stream, I'm trying to show you some things. If you can learn it, if I'm trying my best to explain you whatever you ask me, right? Okay, whatever I know, it doesn't mean that I'm a certified financial advisor, I'm not expertise, right? I'm just a normal humble trader like you all, right? You should, right, know that one, right? Okay, don't take my words as a advice, right? Rather, you take it as an education purpose only, right? Whatever I speak is whatever I'm thinking, all right? Okay, nothing much to hide, but it happens in the rail, the money happens in the rail, that's more than important, right? Okay. If you check on 4 hours, we are creating double top, all right? Okay, short from here will be golden shot till 61.5k, just my view, very perfect. Yes, this is the thing I'm also thinking for right now. We have been looking for the short positions from the downside only, right? Okay, so we have been looking for the opportunities. We are still way towards our way. We have not reached towards our shorting positions yet, but we are trying to take risks from the top only, all right? Okay, so we have not taken from the, so 61.5k, I don't know, but because that will be over promised that I'll be doing it, right? But in case if it happens to come down below this levels, I can expect at least market to come this levels, right? In case if it happens to break down and holds below, then I will continue towards the downside, right? So it will be invalid if I say directly if it is moving towards 61k or 100,000 Ks, because it needs to do so many things before it reaches to that levels, right? Okay, it needs to break out from the resistance to the confirmations, lots of things, right? On a bigger time frame, smaller time frame, there are lots of things that needs to be taken into considerations, right? Okay. But most probably if market happens to reach to 66k before it gets dumped, right? All right, then I might like to think for a little bit of longer range towards downside. You will be able to know my views, right? If you try to check it out, my videos, right? That was on the midterm plans, right? That's part 1. All right, okay, I have clearly stated my all things. I'm the way towards the completing my first setups, right? Okay, first trade setup, that is medium trade, and after that one, how I'm going to plan for the downside move as well. All right, for the bigger time frame, that is only for the bigger time frame. All right, for now, whatever I'm showing you is only the scalping, small moves, right? Okay, so you should, people sometimes get confused when I'm doing the scalping, right? There will be lots of hundreds of longs and shorts inside my bigger holding trades. Okay, so bigger holding trades, one trade, right? Bigger time frame. The scalpings, there will be short, long, lots of things is going to be there. All right, so we are going to trace that. So a small time frame means you will find a small opportunity, which is small till we reach towards the long range. All right, okay, so you try to understand that one. Sometimes I plan my scalp over here, and when I give a midterm a long holding trade on my videos on my channel, people are getting confused. You said that it's a long position and you're selling it. Come on, this is not going to happen. No, this is not the thing, right? When I'm doing on a live stream, right, scalping, these are only for the smallest time frame. All right, the smallest time frame we are doing for the short term. All right, okay, not very holding. So whatever I'm explaining you on the videos that I upload on my channel, for you all my plans for the long term, my plans for the mid term. Okay, these are the for the bigger time frame, 4 hours time frame, 1 hour time frame, more than that one. All right, okay. What I'm doing over here, 5 minutes, maximum 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. All right, guys. Okay, so try to identify the difference. All right, guys. Okay. All right, can you give me 20 raise? Don't ask me for the money, guys. All right, don't ask me for the 20 to 50 hours. What do you mean? You ask me for the money here. Yeah, don't ask me. Try to learn and try to be a bold man and try to earn from the market, guys. All right, okay. Don't ask money. How long will you sustain with asking money? $250, $250 or 250 raise is going to be only one time. All right, try to make a learn in a such a way that you are going to be a machine, right, guys? Money machines, right? Whenever you request, you get that dollars, right? Okay, so try to be that machine, not asking how many times you are going to ask from someone else, right? Okay, I'm not saying bad to you all, right? To you, right? Maybe you are in a very bad situations. I never know that, so sorry for that one, right? But in fact, always try to be bold and be a next what to say now, कुछ बनना चाहिए यार, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा यार, कुछ बनना चाहिए. हाँ, कुछ बनना चाहिए, कुछ लर्न करना चाहिए, कुछ बनना चाहिए, कुछ बनाना चाहिए. हाँ, okay. From 65,000 sale target, we are firstly targeting around $64,988. Then if it happens to continue towards downside, I might like to hold up to $64,519. This is what I'm looking for. Send it down, boys. All right, okay. So Luca is really looking for the short positions, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, so right now I think they is going to favor for the shorts only. That's just my view, right? In case if the market happens to break out from above these levels, you don't think for the shorts. Okay, guys, all the short positions holders, right? If the market happens to break out above these levels, without giving a second thought, just get lost from the market and sleep, guys. All right, this is the simplest thing. I do it whenever I'm learning it or whenever I'm trading it, right? He teaches you how to make your own money. Yes, brothers. Okay, so how much the Fisher, right? There is a story about the Fisher as well, right? So I cannot give you the fish every time, right? Rather, I will I'll teach you how to catch the fish, right? And you catch it every day yourself. You should do it yourself. Okay, I'm not saying bad to you, in fact, right? Sorry if I'm over speaking over the air, right? Okay, so yeah, guys, that's the fact, right? Okay, if you wanted to ask me anything, right, we have tried to spend almost good couple of hours, right? More than 5 to 6 hours, I guess, right? Okay, guys, so in case if it happens to come to zone, then we can operate one setups and try to push towards downside with the stop loss should be above these levels. Okay, guys, if you operate, try to operate the short positions below these levels, right? Okay, you should have a stop loss above these levels, right? Above these levels, it's going to be a long positions. Don't operate right now, it is still playing it, right? Once it tries to come to your zone, then you try to activate your positions, right? Okay, don't try to over actually your short position stands below these levels only, guys. All right, you have come to the so much far from the upper side whereby you are in the risky zone. At the same time, risks always tries to come with a profits, right? With a good profits, right? Okay, so you should know that one. All right, for the gold, I have tried to explain you all. If you wanted to ask me anything before I leave, right, maybe around 5 to 10 minutes, I would like to leave it, right? Okay, so we'll try to come on a Monday and try to know about again, we'll try to check about the Bitcoin and golds, right? Okay, will try to trade on Bitcoin and gold, right? Okay, so right now the Ethereum have tried to pass on upper side, right? So short zone stands over here only, guys. Okay, so from here move on upper side, or from here move on a downside, right? So right now market have tried to push you on upper side. It doesn't mean that market is, right now it have given you the breakouts on upper side, which means that market is slowly trying to push you on upper side, right? Okay, for the short positions, always try to wait below this your zone. This is your zone. You're trying to go back to the sideways, all right? In case if it happens to upper side, move on upper side, don't try to short it on the top, right? Okay, until and unless you don't have a proper confirmations over there, right? Okay, so over here also Bitcoin, don't try to short it on the top, right? Because it have still chance of trying on upper side, right? One more time, right? If it tries one more time and tries to break out above this level, that becomes long positions, guys, all right? You should accept that one, all right? Okay, but in case if it is not able to pass repeated times on upper side, you're waiting for the market to come down, right? Comes down and break down below the support, then that becomes your, all right, your zone for the sailors, right? Because market is trying to push you up, all right? Market is at last moment, it's not trying its best, not able to push up and trying to come down and break down from the support, then you are getting reverse, right? And you are tracing the reverse and you're trying to trace towards the all the way towards downside, right? Okay, you need books, right? Hey Luckily, hey bro, how are you, bro? What's up? Yeah, okay, bro. Lazy Sunday, yeah, little bit boring, right? Sundays are a little bit boring, I know that. When you just start trading, Pawan Kumar, this does it mean to me that was back in 2018 end, I guess, right? Back in 2018 end, all right? Pawan Kumar, having coffee all day and watching the scandals make money, all right? Yeah. All right, good to know that. All right, okay, so guys, if you wanted to ask me anything before I leave, right, maybe around 10 minutes, so do accordingly. All right, guys, we'll try to come up tomorrow and we'll try to find the setups. Right now it's taking time, right? Okay, so accordingly you need to plan it, right? Okay, so either that is on upper side or downside, try to get the confirmations. If you get the confirmations, then you try to go for it and go boom, right, guys? Okay, bye. थोड़ा हिंदी वाला को भी समझा दो, ठीक है? एसएमसी ईगल आइस, हाँ। तो जब भी आप ट्रेड प्लान करते हो, लेवल्स, आपका लेवल्स में प्लान करने से ठीक ही है, वही बोल रहा हूँ मैं, जोन में आके, है ना? तो जोन, अपना जोन में आ गया तो ठीक ही है, ठीक है ना? तो आपका जोन में नहीं होने से ट्रेड लेने से थोड़ा मुश्किल है, रिस्की है। आपको मालूम है ये दूसरा का जगह है, दूसरा का जगह में जाके आप बिजनेस कर रहे हो, सोचो, ठीक है ना? हाँ, आपका दोस्त का जगह है, वहाँ जाके आप कल्टीवेशन कर रहे हो, वो दूसरा का जगह में बिजनेस नहीं करना चाहिए, वही बात बोल रहा हूँ। ट्रेडिंग इन अ जोन, ऑलराइट, ओके? व्हेन द मार्केट, व्हेन यू आर दूसरा का जगह में बिजनेस कर रहे हो तो थोड़ा रिस्की तो होगा ना। वो दूसरा वो बोलेगा हाँ मेरा जगह है, हम लेके जाएगा, हमारा तुम बिजनेस कर दिया, हम आपको प्रॉफिटेबल हो गया, हम लेके जाएगा, बोल सकता है ना? तो वही बोल रहा हूँ। तो बिजनेस में अभी वो दे दिया है, तो आपको दे दिया, कल्टीवेशन जो भी कर रहा है, फार्मिंग कर रहा है दूसरा का जगह में, तो आपको हाँ 50% 60% लेके जाओ, बोलने से ठीक ही है। पर वैसे ही है अभी ट्रेडिंग में भी, आप दूसरा लेवल्स होता है, आपका बाई का लेवल्स होता है, सेल्स का लेवल होता है। तो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है कि आप बाई का लेवल्स में जाके आप सेल कर रहे हो, उस टाइम में थोड़ा रिस्की ज़्यादा होगा, रिस्क थोड़ा ज़्यादा होगा। तो आपका जोन कहाँ था, आपका एरिया कहाँ था? नीचे था। आप जोन से ऊपर से हम आप रिस्क ले रहे हो तो प्रॉफिट भी ज़्यादा होगा, दूसरा का जगह में भी आप काम कर रहे हो, प्रॉफिट भी ज़्यादा होगा, पर रिस्क भी ज़्यादा है। वही है बात, समझ गया ना गाइस? तो आपका जोन इधर है शॉर्ट के लिए, इधर मारने भी ठीक है, पर थोड़ा होशियार करके काम करना पड़ेगा, रिस्क थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, ठीक है, पर प्रॉफिट भी ज़्यादा है ना? तो स्टॉप लॉस इधर से ले लिया तो स्टॉप लॉस इसका ऊपर रख देना, इसका ऊपर लॉन्ग में चला जाएगा ट्रेड। तो wherever there is a transaction phase, you try to have a little bit more than that one for your stop loss, right? When the market converses positions from one direction to another directions, you get out from there, right? Okay, so for your entries also same, right? Okay guys, so these are the things, guys. All right, hopefully that was understandable for you all. All right, okay, so Pawan Kumar, all right. Okay. Yeah, I do speak sometimes, right? Thank you for the today. Thank you so much. All right, Peter. All right, okay. So we'll try to come back and try to understand the market tomorrow as well. Firstly, understanding the market is more important than trying to make a profits. That's more important, guys. All right, okay. So just try to know the levels for your BTC as well as Ethereum, right? Ethereum stands for the downside, right? Okay, and BTC stands also for the downside. But if you're trying to take from the upper side, that you're trying to take a little bit more risks, then you have to accordingly bear the consequences as well. All right, okay. So risks always comes with a good rewards, but you have to bear the consequences as well, right? भाई यूट्यूब सेटिंग कैप्शन हिंदी सेटिंग ओपन कर दो, हमें हमें हेल्प होगी स्ट्रीम वॉच के लिए। ठीक है भाईजान, एक दिन कर दूंगा यार, कोशिश कर रहा हूँ आप लोग को सबको खुश करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ 101%। कभी कभी हमसे भूल भी हो जाता है, माफ़ कर देना भाई लोग, ठीक है। तो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग को हेल्प करने के लिए, तो कभी कभी ऐसे ही चलता है। So sometimes I have to speak English, sometimes I have to speak Hindi. Some people they have an interest in learning, but they don't understand English, right? Because of that one, I have to keep speaking Hindi as well sometimes. All right, I know multilinguistic, right? Okay, so linguistic. Do you call a linguistic or what, guys? All right, so. I'll try my best to help you all out, right? Okay, whatever I can, right? Out of that, if I can't help you all, I'm so sorry, guys. All right, okay, I'm giving my best to help you all out, right? Okay, so understand the market, trade it, make some dollars, be happy with your family. All right, this is what I want you all to doing, right? Not trying to get into big pressures. All right, if you are not getting profit, don't try to force the market to give you the profits, right? When you are meant to make profits, your profits is going to come to you, right? Okay, don't try to force the market to come to give you the profits. That's very important, guys. All right, okay, so always try to let the market give you the profits. Don't force the market to give you the profits. That's important. All right, that one word, right? Don't force the market to give you the profits. Let the market freely give you the profits. All right, okay, that's more than important. All right, guys, hopefully that was so helpful for you all. At the same time, Sunday market was a little bit lazy and a little bit sleepy, right? Okay, and I keep talking so that hoping that we get I mean, like, it will be helpful for you all, right? So next, from Monday to Friday, we don't get much time to talk about all those things, right? But on Saturday and Sunday, we get ample of time, right? So we keep talking sometimes. So yeah. Okay, Petra, thank you so much. All right, Pawan Kumar, thank you so much for your sparkle to jewels, right? Okay, those who are sending me gifts, thank you so much. Toba, toba, toba. Kya ba? सचिन वाले, राइट। इथेरियम भी वही है, आपका जोन ऊपर है, हाँ, तो थोड़ा नीचे आने से ठीक ही है। आप इधर से प्लान कर सकते हो साइडवेज के लिए। ऊपर का टाइम में आप प्लान मत कर देना यार, गाइस। तो ऊपर प्लान कर रहे हो तो ठीक ही है, पर साइडवेज में मार्केट आना चाहिए, तो मार्केट इसका नीचे आना चाहिए, तो इसका नीचे ही एक सेटअप दिख रहा है मेरे को, तो थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा गाइस, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, ठीक है ना। बिटकॉइन का भी ट्रेड इधर से है, पर आप ऊपर से रिस्क ले रहे हो, ठीक है। तो रिस्क का साथ साथ स्टॉप लॉस भी रेस्पेक्ट कर लेना गाइस। ऑलराइट, डोंट ट्राई टू फोर्स इट, लेट द मार्केट गिव यू। ऑलराइट, ओके जमील, ऑलराइट, थैंक यू भाई। इतना साइडवेज खूहा इतना साइडवेज खूहा समझ नहीं आया मेरा। Jamil, welcome brother. Okay, hope you guys are doing good, right? Saturday and Sunday with the families, right? Spend a good time, right? Okay, when the market comes to your zone, try to operate and try to make some dollars, right? I've tried to give the best explanations for you all, right? Okay, the rest is you, the operator, the player is you, okay? The Ronaldo is you, the Messi is you, Sachin is you, right? All right, okay, so you guys try to be a good player. All right, the rest is up to the God to give it or not, right? Thank you so much. All right, those who are connected with me, right, for today, right? So most probably we'll try to come on a Monday from 11 UTC, guys. If it is in India, maybe around 4:30 to 5 p.m, right? You can catch me always, right? Okay, I'll try to come on a live stream and we'll try to do some scalps and try to earn money together, right? Try to learn have fun and earn together, right guys? Okay, so that's all for today. Have a good time, take care. I love you all. Signing off, Dragon, all the way from Bhutan.